Hey friends, welcome back to the channel, Creatively Sandra. If you are new here, I'm Sandra, and on this channel we do all things Disney, especially pins. Today we have a pin trading haul. I feel like I just did a haul and posted that, but that was some pin purchases. Now we've got some trades. Some of these I've had sitting for a minute, so let's dive right in. So I've got a couple that are just trades with people I met on Facebook, different groups I'm in, and so I see what they're either looking for or trading, and it just works out. So this first one, let me see, this is from Rhode Island, and it is from Jess, and she says, thank you so much for the trade, enjoy your pins. And look at this, she included, I've never seen a sticker like that. It's Tinkerbell as an egg, so that was kind of fun. This trade was closer to Easter. And then you've got Minnie and Daisy getting ready to do some surfing. That's cute. All right, so let's see what we got. Ooh, okay. I traded for this one. I had picked up some of these from Box Lunch, I believe, but I didn't get this one. I don't even know why I didn't get this one, but it is Snow White, and this is a scene that's been seen quite a bit. I know that Loungefly or Pink A La Mode published something like this in the backpack as well as pins, and then recently I've seen Pinapalooza had posted or sold, made, whatever, some pins similar to this. So it is Snow White and the Evil Queen in that frame view. These are very cool. I had a couple of the others and I believe I used those as trades, but this one I wanted for my Snow White collection. And then we traded two other pins. So one of the sets that I was working on trying to complete and still need two from, or now just one, was the mirror set. I'm going to take off the protective cover on this because it shows better, and I am going to keep this. But they did put a little like protective seal on this, and so it is reflective. You can see my camera there, and it is the Belle mirror, and I have 4 or 5 of the others, I believe, and so we just need one more to complete this set. I don't know where the set is, but I'm needing still Jasmine, I believe. So that's great. That gets me one step closer to completing that set. And then there was one more pin I had, so we looked for something else to trade, one more pin that she wanted, and so I got this Alice pin. This was from a Loungefly set, and I kept getting the, and it's probably supposed to go like that or something. I kept getting the King of Hearts and the White Rabbit, and so it wasn't a set I ever completed. A lot of them were similar to other Alice in Wonderland pins that have been out, so I wasn't too pressed to get that set, but since it was available for a trade, I took advantage of it. So those were the 3 pins from Jess in Rhode Island that we traded. Perfect. Okay, the next package is from Trisha in Kentucky. This is such a cute envelope. The little lemon citrus on there. Okay, so let's see. I got a few pins in here as well. And looks like some stickers. Ooh, one's way in there. All right, so it looks like we traded 3 pins here as well. And I've got some princess stickers, Snow White, which is fitting for the pin I just opened. And then 3 princesses together, Snow White, Cinderella, and Aurora. Very cute. So thank you for that, Trisha. So she's got these individually wrapped. Let's dive in. So this first one is a Queen of Hearts pin. I don't think I had ever seen this one, so I'm sure it's just either a lanyard pin, open edition, or a trader mystery pin. Looks like it may be just an open edition. So this is a cool one of the Queen of Hearts. I love all the red. I love her expression. Her fists up in the air. She's pretty angry. That's awesome. So another Alice in Wonderland pin there. And then this was one I thought I wanted to add to my collection, and then we realized it wasn't part of that collection, but it was still one I would like to have. So, and I think I had something she was looking for. It might have been one of the mirrors that started this trade off. So that is Princess Tiana. And I thought it was the Princess Chibi set that I was collecting, but we looked at those packages and it is not. I don't know what set it came from. I think we couldn't even find it when her and I started looking to say, what is it from? And I was like, it really doesn't matter because I like the pin and it's Tiana, princess I collect, so. And then we also added another Alice pin. And this one was from a reflection set. I can't remember if this was D23 or a Parks pin. Actually, let me take a look. So this one was, I know it was a Parks mystery set that was available on Shop Disney. I'm getting out my magnifying glass because this one's super small. And I don't recall, it's super hard to read, tiny, tiny. But I know it came in a mystery set. I don't think it was D23. I can't remember. But it is Alice, the reflection pins. I kind of want to say D23 because there was a bunch of reflection pins that were available for D23 as single pins. But I believe this was a Parks one, not D23 convention, but maybe came out around the same time. So that is Alice looking at her reflection in the water. Very cool. I'm going to put all my Alice ones together. All right, so next package is from Jen at Life Joyfully Done. So this was kind of funny because I was trading with her and we worked out a pretty good trade, but I didn't know who she was as I was trading with her. And then as I looked at her address, realized we were both in the same ear swap group. So Year the Ear. If you haven't seen those videos, go check those out on my channel. Jen and her family participate as well. So that's kind of fun. Small world-ish in the Disney community. Ooh, this is adorable. Look at that little Aurora sticker. That is so cute. And then we have a Tiana in her blue dress. Very pretty. All right.
I'm not sure I understand.
There goes Alexa again. All right, so I actually, even though this is wrapped really well, I pulled one pin out of here because I needed it for my Wonders of Disney pin tag the other day, and I knew it was in this swap of pins. Let me pull the rest out. It was, so I showed it a couple days ago. It was a Star Wars pin. It's over here somewhere. And it was the last one that I needed to get up to date in the supporting cast pins. So Jen had that one available, and so we traded that, and then we traded quite a few other ones. All right, 2 other ones. But this was a great trade because we were able to trade some limited edition pins. So I did get this one, Disney Darlings, and this is the Ariel set. And so that is super cute. So these, so far, I know there's been Belle and maybe Cinderella. I think there's been 4 princesses out. Not necessarily the ones I collect yet, but I thought this would make an excellent trader for when the one I want does come out. And these are also pretty cool because, like the character gift boxes that I was getting last year for 2022 monthly pins, these also come apart. So that's the setting in her bedroom, and then she can be pulled off as a separate pin. So these are super cute, and then it does fit right back in there. I don't know if I find the hole on the card, but I did. And so there should be 12 at least of these coming out because it is another one of the monthly series. So that's Disney Darlings. Okay, so we traded the supporting cast. Like I said, I've already... Oh, here it is. So this is the other one from Jen. And this was the last one I needed from Star Wars for the supporting cast collection. So that one's fun, and it got me there. And then this is beautiful. This is from Flower and Garden. It is Snow White again. And it's just so pretty. Normally I'm not drawn to a pastel color pin, but I think this is just beautiful. It's pin on pin. Oh, I didn't talk about the limited edition size of the other one. Let's see what this one is. So this limited edition is, I see Flower and Garden. Oh, 4,000. Limited edition of 4,000 for the Snow White pin. And you've got that Epcot ball in the back, since that's where Flower and Garden occurs. And then her birds, the squirrels, the flowers, the well. It's just such a pretty, pretty pin. Okay, let's see what the other one was. I'm guessing maybe about the same for the Disney Darlings. Could be a little bit lower, possibly. Let's see. And it's funny how most of the information is on the back of the larger pin, and you have the smaller pin. There's a little code there, but all of your info's on the bigger one, which makes sense. And this one is 2,500. Yeah. So the Disney Darlings, and it's funny because they're the same price. They're about the same size. Well, I think the even though this is 2 pieces, the other one is still pin on pin, and it is a little maybe more involved with the pin layers, I guess. But it is a 4,000 limited edition. Okay, let's move on. So that's the 3 pins from Jen at Life Joyfully Done. And then we have one last trade package, and this one was fun because I got to trade with my friend Karen over at Disney Inside Andy. And I just pulled this out of a different box, but that's coming later, and I was able to just sneak this out of there. Ooh, look at that. I got Genie and Aladdin on a postcard there. And it says, thanks so much for helping us complete our micro profile set. Ooh, so I opened and aired recently the micro pins from Palm, Pink a la Mode, and she needed a couple of those. I think one. I think we traded, oh no, I traded 2, she traded 1. So she sent me one. So I've got a couple of pins here in this little package. And we worked out some others. While we were trading, of course, as you guys have heard me say, I always look at what else do you have? Let's make the shipping well worth it. And so she needed, maybe it was Evil Queen. No, she had a bunch of Evil Queen. I think I traded her Lady Tremaine and one of the princesses, but I can't remember. And she traded me Snow White. And remember, these didn't show very well in that video, and I had to turn the camera around and show them facing because they're so small, but there is a lot of detail in there for this tiny pin. So these are the micro minis from Pink a la Mode, the profiles of the princesses and villains. And so I need still Gaston and Ursula to complete that collection. And then I also picked a smaller mystery pin. This is Kanga, and I have a thing for butterflies, so that's why I wanted this one. I don't collect anything else from Winnie the Pooh, but I do have a collection that's brewing with pink characters. And even though she's not a pink character, but her belly, her underside there is pink, and it'll go nicely on there with the pink butterfly wings. Okay, super cute. And then we weren't quite at even in our trade, so Karen threw this one in as well, which is perfect. And I was wondering, because I thought I had one of these, but it may be Marie that I have. And these were Hong Kong pins, I believe. Is it Hong Kong Disney? These were from a pin trading event, the luggage tags, and this one is Pascal. And I'll show you these on the board as well. Okay, then the bigger ones that we traded were a couple of, I can't remember, one's a limited edition, one I'm not sure. So this was really funny because she had this pin thinking of me, and then I think assumed I had it. And I kept assuming I had it because It's Vanellope, and I have most of them. No, I don't have most of them. That's not true. I have a lot of them. But I didn't get this one, and I think it was because I kept confusing. There's a very similar one that is a Christmas pin, and I kept confusing it with that. Because of those pink stripes, I was thinking candy cane, and so I kept thinking I already have it, but the one I have is definitely a Christmas pin, so I had never picked this one up. So that was a great trade. And this is, I believe, an open edition Disney Parks pin. Yep. Yeah, that was like a rack pin at one point. I'm sure the value is much greater now. And so we traded it based on that. And then the last one I got from Karen, and also the last one of today's trading haul. This is one I needed for my transformation collection. I have quite a few of these, but still need I have maybe half. So I just figure I'll pick up the other ones as I see them. And so she had this one, and I think I even had to check and make sure I didn't already have it because I wasn't sure which ones I had. But this is the Madame Mim transformation. So these were a monthly series as well, and they are limited edition. I think these might be around 2,000 or 2,500 as well. Let's see. $27.50. How did they do that? Why did they pick that number? That's interesting. But $27.50 is the edition size of these. And like I said, I have some others and still have some others to collect. So looking to trade for more of these and complete that collection. That's a fun one. And that's it. So that's it for the pins today. The ones that I have on cards, I'm going to hold up so that you can comment down below and tell me which was your favorite. Also, if you have gotten this far, oops, I've got one turned around there. So we've got Wreck-It Ralph and Vanellope, Ariel, Madame Mim, Star Wars, Snow White, and then all of these smaller ones as part of the trade. So which one was your favorite today? I also want to ask you guys a favor. So I typically don't ask about this and just, tell you if you feel, go ahead and subscribe. But I am so close to getting to 500 subscribers. I had a goal to get there before my 1-year anniversary on YouTube. I'd love to still meet that. So if you haven't already, I'd love it if you'd go ahead and subscribe and help me reach that goal. My anniversary is next week, so we've got time. Let's do it, kick it in there, and get me to the 500 subscribers. And what's in it for you? Well, I'm going to have a drawing for anybody who enters, so I'll have hopefully sometime next week. It depends when the actual prize gets in, and we'll be announcing a giveaway to do for reaching that milestone. So that'll be awesome. I appreciate all the support and help getting there, so I want to give back and reward you guys with a gift. Could be pins, could be a Loungefly, could be a Jim Shore. You won't know till that day comes. So go ahead and subscribe down below. Leave me a comment on what was your favorite pin today of the trade haul, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks. Bye.